painting the Toyota Tacoma custom center console lid. Time to turn it red. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. And that's right, today I am painting or repainting the Toyota Tacoma Center Console Lid. This is the custom lid cover that I had done by Kylan Brimhall. And if you're looking for him, you might be able to find him on Instagram, maybe Facebook. His company name is Custom Taco Stitcher. So I believe there's a period between each word. So custom.taco.stitchers. Look for him that way if you want to see if he can do something for you if you're interested in this. Honestly, I haven't been able to get in touch with him again, so I'm not sure if he's still doing it or not, but you could check. So I'm going to show you how to take the center console lid off. If you've never done that, there's a few screws, and then we're going to use a paint pen. I actually found these at Lowe's, or actually Home Depot. There is a red right there in here, so that's what we're going to use to turn my center console cover lid red. So let's go ahead and take this thing off. Got the screwdriver in here already. See if I can set you guys up so that you don't fall down. What you'll see here are 6 screws. There's one here, 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 and here. You have to undo those. And then underneath, I believe there are 2 more screws on the hinge part. I think it's down here. We're going to find out. But I'm going to go ahead and pull those screws. Little tip for you. Grab a baggie to put them in so you don't lose them. There'd be nothing worse than losing these screws, and they are tiny. So let's go ahead. Hopefully my screwdriver is still magnetic. That also helps, but I'm not sure about that. See if I can get these out of here without losing them. There you go. And there's just how tiny they are. So again, little plastic baggie, good way to corral them so you don't lose them. One other thing I will note, when you put it back together, they do strip pretty darn easily because they're only going into plastic. So just beware, you don't tighten these very much or you'll strip them out like I believe I have, at least a couple of them. There you go, that gets them all out. Now, you should be able to separate, I think, if I recall, the lid part. Okay, that separates this tray part, or the bottom part of the console lid. So you just want to set that aside. We're not going to use that anymore. The other screws, and there are actually 4 of them, are here. Once you remove these, the lid part will be free. So let's go ahead and take those off. These are small as well, not quite as small as the others, but nonetheless, here's the size of these. Not too bad. Put these in our baggie as well. And there's no mistaking which ones go where. So you won't have to worry about trying to remember that, which is nice. Okay, got all the screws corralled in this baggie. We'll seal this up, and I'm just going to leave it in the center console area where I can find them next time. And then this is just going to pull off just like so. That's it. Now, this is the area I'm going to be painting, just the RM part. It actually was red to begin with. I painted it orange. Now we're going back to red. So we're going to take this in the house where it's nice and cool and see how that goes. Okay, we've moved inside where it is a lot more comfortable. It isn't 800 degrees in here, fortunately. So what I've got, this again is a Sharpie paint pen. This is what it looks like in the package. I will try to link this down below if it's available. What you do, according to the directions, is you take the cap off, push the tip down in, put the cap back on, and then shake like mad. And then depress the cap or the tip a few times on something. I'm going to use just paper towel to get the paint flowing. And then, if all works out well, like it did the last time, we're going to turn this red like it was before. So let's see just how this paint process works. Take the lid off, depress the tip with your index finger, it says. So I'll use the right finger. I don't know what happens if you use a different one. Here we go. Okay, I've depressed it. Depress it a couple of times. It did not stay down, as you saw. So now we shut the lid. Maybe that pierces something down below. And now shake like mad for a while. Okay, I've been shaking this for about 28 minutes. Yeah, maybe about 30 seconds. That's it. So now you're supposed to take the tip off. I didn't know this was going to be a how to use a paint pen tutorial, but it seems like that's what it's turning into. So here we go. You take the tip off, and then you're supposed to depress it down on something to get the paint flowing. And I've used these before, so I'm assuming it's going to work the same way. Oh, starting to come. There you go. It looks like it's turning red. Okay, definitely coming out. So I'm just too impatient. Works just as well as the other ones did, it seems. So now I've got the paint flowing, in theory. So I should be able to color on my console cover. And this is cloth, the stitching, right? That's why I'm doing it this way. I could try to do it with a brush, but frankly, I am just not that talented. So let's start off. I'm just gonna kind of color on here, and hopefully it turns it red. So far, it's looking a heaping mighty orange, just like it was. I've got some fuzz on the cap. That's no good. We can't have fuzz. You guys can see, I don't know if that's red. It doesn't look red to me, but that's what it's supposed to be. And red and orange really are pretty close, so I don't know. It sure was red on the paper. So I'll just continue on and we'll see if it comes out red. It looks pretty darn orange. So I don't know if I'm really gonna get red. I don't really see any difference. So I'm gonna continue on and do this. I'll come back on when I'm done. You guys can let me know what you think. Does it look red or orange? Okay, I have put several coats on. It really looks pretty orange to me, but when you look at this, you can see that is red. And of course, I did use the right marker. It does say red or rouge. So I think it's okay. Might even be starting to look a little bit more red as it dries. There you can see, and I'm not sure with color correction and all that kind of stuff on the camera, if it really does do it justice, but I guess it does look red on the center console itself, so I think it's gonna be okay. Matter of fact, it might actually dry and look a little bit redder than it does right now, but you guys will have to let me know. Does that look like this to you? I don't know. Leave a comment, let me know. Fortunately, I didn't drop that thing down on its face. That would have been bad. But leave a comment, let me know what you think. Anyway, this is just a quick refresh or update on the center console lid in the Toyota Tacoma. I do have this custom lid, and the whole point of it is trying to match up or go red in the truck because that's what the new theme is going to be. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. RobMotive MT, all about mini trucks, currently the Hyundai Santa Cruz, and RobMotive JT, all about Jeep Gladiators. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.